What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Dose of Reddit. This is your host that recently just destroyed the hell out of Atlantis because they all suck, apparently. Like, they can't learn to not treat humans like poo-poo. In case you're curious, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I just spoiled it. You're welcome, but that's okay because not everyone's gonna play the DLC. Zach, and today's subreddit is r/TalesFromRetail. This story's called, That's Illegal! Just because he's okay with it doesn't mean you should sell it to him. Hi, Tales from Retail. I have enjoyed reading this thread for a while, now making my first post. This happened about a few years ago. I worked as a sales rep for one of the larger phone carriers in the United States. It was a slow night and the store was empty when this guy came in. He wanted to upgrade his phone 1, which he had just gotten 2 months ago on monthly payments. He also is not on our upgrade program. He had already decided he wanted phone 2. At this point, he owed about $550 on phone 1, and the trade-in value is only about $100. Yeah, trade was horrible rates at the time. I told him about this, and he said he didn't care. He then went on for 10 minutes, bragging about how he just got a raise, is making crazy money, he can afford to buy 5 of the phone 2. I just sat there listening to him. I then told him that I wouldn't recommend trading in phone 1 because he would still have to make monthly payments on the remaining balance, plus another monthly payment for 2, which was a more expensive phone. I should note he wasn't the primary on the account. His wife was, but he was authorized. I asked if his wife would be okay with it, and he said he didn't need her permission to do what he wants. He ended up trading in phone 1 and getting phone 2, plus he spent over $400 on accessories. All along, I continue to recommend that he not do this. Before making the sale or trade-in, I got my manager involved, so he could talk to the customer and make sure the customer understood what he was doing. In all, I told him 7 times not to do it. Plus, my manager twice. He still did it. So after the sale, I followed the CYA procedure. I made notes in the account detailing everything that happened. Fast forward 2 days, the store gets a call and they asked for me. It was customer service, who had the wife on the phone, who wanted to talk to me. I'll be me, the wife will be the wife, and customer service will be customer service. Thank you for calling store name. This is my name. Hi, OP. I have the wife on the phone and she wanted to talk about the sale you made to her husband. Okay, what can I do for you, the wife?
Do you think what you did was okay?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you think what you did was okay? Taking advantage of my husband?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You convinced my husband to buy a new phone and you took his 2-month-old phone and gave him basically nothing for it.
I understand. Ma'am, I informed your husband many times about what would happen and recommended multiple times that he should not do that.
That is bad business and unethical. You should not have sold him anything. I am a business owner and I would never take advantage of a customer the way you did. If you knew it was a bad idea, it's your job not to sell it.
Ma'am, cuts me off.
You should not have sold it to him. We want the phone traded in back. We are also returning all the accessories you sold him on. This is so messed up.
Now, I'm getting annoyed for being blamed for this. It's clear the husband told her a different story. I didn't mention this to her. People do things like this at least once a month. Okay, I made every effort to help your husband. He came into our store bragging about how much money he's making and how he can buy whatever he wanted, even 5 of these phones. That said, I even got my manager involved so he could hear it from someone else. Cuts me off.
Oh, even your manager was in on it. Wait until I talk to corporate about your store's unethical tactics.
Okay, the wife. At this point, there's nothing I can do for you on the phone. You can return the accessories, and if you'd like, you can talk to my manager about what happened when you get here. Anything else I can do for you?
Tell me why you sold the phone to him and thought it was okay to do.
Ma'am, as I told you, you can discuss this with my manager when you get here. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, answer my last question. This is just bad business.
Once again, ma'am, there's nothing on the phone I can do for you. We will gladly help you out in the store when you get here. Have a good day. The one thing I was was not gonna tell her over the phone is that once her husband traded in the phone, there was not a way to get it back, as all trade-ins are final. His trade-in phone was already shipped out. The couple came in later that day, and she was pissed. The husband, however, didn't say a word. I'll skip the dialogue on this one because it was way too long. Simply put, my manager backed me up the entire time. He helped them return the accessories. I couldn't help myself and went over there and started repeating everything that the husband had bragged to me about, and I even added the line about how he didn't need his wife's permission. The look she gave him when I said that was the best redemption I could ever have. He tried blaming everything on me, and now I was able to bury him for it. After that, she lightened up a little. She then returned the new phone, removed his name as an authorized user, and bought him a flip phone. Oh, shoot, I almost said a bad word. I've slipped a couple times, guys. No one's ever one comment in one video pointed it out, and it was really cool. I was really happy that I was able to sneak a bad word into a video by accident, and it was really cool. Anyway, this guy, really cool, because not many people would pass up the opportunity to upsell someone who'd be really easy to upsell. Who buys $400 worth of freaking accessories for their phone? It's like some kid woke up, switched with his dad's body or something, and was like, "Ha! Mom said I can't have a phone. Dad said I can't have a phone, so I'm gonna go freaking steal his phone. Sell it. Get a new phone. Screw you, Mom and Dad." And, yeah. The reason why that is so, possible is because I've done the same thing before. And they made a movie out of it, but they switched the genders and completely changed the plot. I was Lindsay Lohan, though. Alright. This story's called, Where Are the Healies? Yo, no cap. Did I just seriously say that? I say that a lot, like, as a joke, but it always starts as a joke. But it's fine. Who cares? It's just a word or a phrase. Anyway, no cap. I used to use Healies all the time. And, like, I used to get all the bad women with them when I was in, like, 2nd grade. It was so cool. They were fun. Schools hated them. So if you used them, you were an anarchist, therefore a badass. We were like little anarchists on wheels. Sons of anarchy, if you will. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I used to work at a fairly large sporting goods store. This was a while ago, back when Healies were still a thing. Are they still a thing? Man, they are, but not nearly to the capacity they should be. They are so fun and amazing, and I wish if they were like everywhere and like they had adult Healies, I would buy them. I would have multiple pairs because I would be a Healy guy. 100%. Imagine me in my Hawaiian shirt with my bird on my shoulder, Healying through the streets, saying hi, what's up? What? I'm sorry, I just love Healies. I'm so excited about the thought of them. And a story about, okay. Our store received a promotional display with a large 3-foot sign with red lettering that said Healies in the form of the sole of a shoe. Badass! They also put a large spinning wheel in it too. It was pretty cool. Kids loved it. Oh my god, this is a pleasure to read. However, for some reason, this sign was absolutely invisible. Like, somehow the company had put special paint that made it invisible to the eyes of adults. Must be the same paint they used to make out-of-order signs. Anyway, here is the story.
Where are ya, wheelies?
Trust me, no grown-ups called them Healies. A woman demands as she approaches me in the shoe department.
I've been through this whole store and I can't find them. I was told they're here.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take you to them. I bring her to the display and think it's a little obvious because of the large sign, but I put my hand on the display just for that little extra obviousness and turn around. There you go, ma'am. The woman continued to stare at me, eyes locked onto me like aha. So I started to gesture to the large sign that said Healies. She still doesn't see it. I even tried to do a little Vanna White gesture toward the sign and display. Still nothing. By this point, I'm gesturing with 2 hands toward the sign, display, and individual shoes on the display. Nope. She just stared at me like I was a mime acting out the old invisible box routine. They are right here, ma'am.
Where?
She asks, throwing up her arms and finally drawing her eyes away from me, looking 10 feet above my head.
Where Where are the Healies?
She practically yells to the heavens. I turn my head slowly to see where she is looking. I start to think this must be some kind of practical joke or some kind of candid camera. Oh my god. Standing in the presence of something as dense as a neutron star is causing a violent reaction in my brain, and I have my first aneurysm. What? My coworker, who was watching the entire scene play out, finally manages to put on a straight face to come to my rescue. Oh my god. I thought he was serious. Hi, ma'am. Are you looking for Healies? He asks her calmly.
Yes!
She says, frustrated with the service that I had been providing her. I'm not sure if we have some in stock right now, but if you follow me, I'm sure we can find some, he tells her, leading her away from the display. He got her to do a half circuit around the store before returning back to the same place in front of the Healies display where the whole incident took place. I'm sorry, ma'am. They had the display in the power aisle earlier. It was a half-truth. It was, in fact, in the power aisle last month, but moved to the shoe department because people kept blocking the entire aisle, crowding around the display. I know we're expecting a new shipment soon. I would check back early next week.
Oh well, thank you for your time,
she tells him as he casually leans against the large, obnoxious Healies display. This guy is a magician. I bring her to what she wants. She gets mad at me. My coworker makes her walk around the store for nothing, and she is grateful for it. Honestly, that relationships, bro. I'm kidding. No r/nice guys here. However, there is certain psychology behind that. You want what you can't have, all right? But if you give them what they think they want, and they don't actually want it, they're not gonna like it. Boom. No problem, ma'am. Enjoy the rest of your day, he tells her, and we wait until she is out of earshot. He turns to me and completely loses it. For 5 minutes, he cannot stop laughing. He then stands in front of the Healies display, throws up his arms, and shouts to the heavens, "Where are the Healies?" Whenever a customer asks where the Healies are, I just tell them, right down there and look down. You can't miss it. I never went near that display if I could help it. Edit. This was a long time ago, like fresh out of high school long time ago. I had not yet picked up the skills to effectively communicate with customers as I had effectively grown up getting the verbal stiff arm by the adults around me when asking vague questions. So I had grown up asking specific questions to get specifically what I wanted and assumed that adults were expected the same as well. So retail was a big welcome to the real world for me. Wow, as it is to a lot of people, and that sucks. Well, I wish the world was as pleasant as it was. Okay, well, that would have been a stupid statement because not everyone has good childhoods. In fact, people's childhoods could be crappy and then adulthood's amazing. Well, right now, for instance, for me, childhood cannot compare to this moment because right now I'm FaceTiming with someone really cool at the moment of recording, and it's pretty, well, they're asleep right now. It's a whole cute thing. But anyway, OP, good on you for keeping patient. And I'm sorry if she actually did call them Healies, but I know for a fact that you've heard so many people ask for wheelies. Or at least in my school, the teachers would always be complaining about Healies. They're like, no more wheelies! And it's like, I don't know, man. It was stupid. Like, I don't understand the big dealio. They're not dangerous. They're not distracting. They're just badass, man. Oh my god. And like, just the girls, bro. You're depriving kids of girls or boys, man. Healies attract all people of all shapes, sizes, colors, orientations, gender, audio profiles, just every demographic ever. Set for school faculty and administration. Alright, this story's called Customer Mad That He Got Something for Free. For context, I work at a grocery store where when a customer uses their rewards card, every 100 rewards points equals either 10 cents off a gallon of gas at our company's gas pumps or $1 off of a purchase. Most customers prefer the gas money since gas prices are expensive where I live, but occasionally I'll find a customer who's willing to go through all the tedious steps of turning their rewards points into a grocery discount. When the discount is transferred onto their card, it automatically comes off the next time the customer uses their card on a purchase. Anyway, time for the story. An older man, probably in his 50s, comes through my lane the day after Christmas. He's pleasant, albeit a bit unenthusiastic. Whatever. It's 7 p.m. right after a major holiday. He probably just wants to go home. After all, he is buying a sandwich from our in-store deli. I go through the whole, "Hi, how are you today?" script as per usual as I ring up the sandwich, which is $3.29. I ask him if he has a rewards card he would like to use. He does, and I scan it. Then I hit total. I stare in confusion at my computer screen. I have dyscalculia, like dyslexia but with numbers, so at first I think I'm just reading all the numbers wrong. But no, the computer definitely says $0, 0 cents, and there's a little message on the item list on my screen that says grocery discount negative $3.29, or sorry, minus $3.29, so I know I'm not hallucinating. I smile pleasantly at my customer and say, "You lucky duck, you had some grocery dollars on your card and you're getting this for free." I thought he'd be pleasantly surprised. It's a Christmas miracle. He doesn't have to pay for his sandwich. But no. Instead, he frowns. I don't remember exactly what he said here, but he was very unhappy his discount had come off this purchase. "Take off the discount," he tells me. I blink. "What?" I ask him, trying to retain my customer service voice. I'm not gonna do that in a customer service voice. That was way better. "I wanted to use my $7 discount on my grocery order next week. I don't want a discount on this. I want to pay for it." He's getting belligerent, and I'm getting nervous. "I can't take the discount off, sir," I tell him, trying to stay pleasant. "There's no option on my computer for that. It's automatic." "Well, how do I get my $3 back on my card then?" "Well, I can void this whole transaction and start over, and you don't have to scan your card this time. I just have to get my manager over to authorize." "I don't want to wait." I think fast. I have a lot of options here, but none of them will make him happy. I decide I'll just shove him off on the people at the customer service desk. They'd be able to help him a lot better than I would anyway. "Here, I'll just go through this transaction, then you can take your receipt over to customer service, pay for your item there, and get the discount put back onto your card." I finish the transaction. He doesn't thank me or say goodbye, and I continue on with my evening. I still don't know if he ever got his discount put back on his card, nor do I know if he ever realized that the $3.29 he got discounted off of that sandwich was the exact same $3.29 he would have not had to spend on a future grocery order. It's the same amount of money, sir. Edit! There's a lot of questions in the comments about how the points and discounts work. Every dollar you spend is 1 point. Every 100 points is 10 cents off per gallon of gas with no upward limit on the number of gallons you can pump, or $1 off your next grocery order with no upward limit on the amount of dollars you can get discounted on. In order to get the grocery discount on your card, you have to download the app or visit the website and convert your points to dollars. Then activate the discount on your card like you would with an online exclusive coupon. Then, just like an online coupon or any other digitally activated discount, it'll automatically come off your next order as soon as you scan your card. There's no confirmation button for either the cashier or the customer. There's no way for the cashier to know there's a discount on the card until the transaction has been totaled, and there's no way to get rid of the discount once it has been applied. I do agree that maybe there should be a pop-up on the cashier screen in case the customer doesn't want the discount for whatever reason, but also if the discount comes off on the transaction, that means they've already activated the discount, which generally means they want to use it. There are plenty of parameters in place, I think. I don't know. I feel like if there was that much of an issue with the discounts, we would have heard the complaints and seen changes by now, since the program has been running for a year and a half. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It just seems weird for a customer to go through all the tedious steps of activating his discount only to not want to use it. I agree, Chief. It just seems bonkers. Absolutely does not make any sense, and frankly, I feel for you. I am sorry that you've had to experience such, whatever. I'm sorry. I was trying to, it was for a joke, okay? It was for a bit. Honestly, a lot of these commentary sections I use as improvised comedy bits. Practice bits. Oh, I could make an inappropriate joke there. Whew. But yeah, so I wouldn't take everything I say here super seriously, or most of anything here super seriously. Unless, like, you think it was really cool and thought it made me sound really smart and funny or charming, then yes, take it very seriously. Honestly, it's like the Elder Scrolls, okay? Whatever you believe is the truth. Whatever you want to believe in an idealized way is the truth. If you dislike it, it was a bit. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I trapped you into liking me. I'm sorry. It's simple but unbreakable. Like my heart, Dr. Strangelove. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to never miss an episode.